One of the keys to being successful in college is making those deadlines and staying organized. You already have a couple of tools at your disposal to help you accomplish those goals, so let's take a look at them. First, we've got Blackboard. Now remember, you can download the Blackboard app right to your phone. It's a little blue icon called Learn. If you go to your Play Store or your App Store, you can download it for free, and that will put your Blackboard access right on your phone. The tool that I'm talking about today is not these little modules here on the landing page, but the link right here in the menu for My Calendar. So the My Calendar link shows you all of your courses in a single calendar overlaying each other. It also has an option for an institution calendar, so if we sync our institution calendar with Blackboard, you'll have those announcements in here too. You'll notice that my courses are color-coded right here, and if I click on one of those, I can get a brief overview of the due date, but I can actually click this link and go directly to the assignment to see all of the points possible and all of the detailed information on how to complete this. Scrolling on down, I can even upload a file, browse, just like you do with an email. I can upload my assignment right here. Now remember, I'm using the browser version of Blackboard, and that's the way your instructors created your Blackboard shells and your assignments. So your mobile app should just be a quick reference, something to maybe check a grade or look at your calendar to verify a due date, not your primary source or access for Blackboard. So let's go back to that calendar and take a look at one other aspect of the calendar that you have once it loads. You have this little plus sign up here at the top, which means you can add deadlines for other things that are going to overlay and show up on your calendar. So if you belong to an organization that has regular due dates on things that have hard firm deadlines, then you can go ahead and add something right into your Blackboard shell so that it is showing the exact same weight as your assignments. So let's take a look at your other tool. The other tool that you have at your disposal is Outlook. Now, you probably associate Outlook with your email, but it has a pretty powerful calendar. Before we actually get into Outlook, though, I want to call your attention to this little button right here. When you log into Office.com, on that home page, you'll see this button that says Install Apps. This little button will allow you to install the full Office suite to your laptop or desktop. You'll get the full versions of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and those full installed versions are definitely more powerful than the browser-based versions that you also have access to. But let's take a look at Outlook and take a look at our calendar. I'm going to click the link for Outlook, and once it loads, I'm going to look for the calendar icon, which is right over here in the margin. Now keep in mind that as they update versions, sometimes these buttons move around. So the last version, the calendar button was on the bottom of the screen. This version, it is right here, so you might need to look around depending on what type of device that you have. So in my calendar, once it loads, you will see that I have my courses already set up in the calendar, and I'm going to show you how to set up a course, and I'm going to show you how to schedule time to do your homework. So let's say I have math class at 1 o'clock Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'm just going to click here and then more options. Label the class that I'm taking, Math 135, 1 to 150, and it repeats weekly, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now I'm going to go ahead and change this date right here. Not really necessary, but I definitely don't want this going over into February since I'll have a whole new set of classes. So my class is going to end right before Thanksgiving, and save. So I've got the schedule, I've got it repeating, but I also want to make it, give it a category so it jumps out. Category, class. Now I'm going to show you in a minute how to deal with categories. Class. And save. So now you can see I've got my math class, it's showing up, repeating just the way it's supposed to. Let's say I've got an assignment due for my English class next Monday, and I want to go ahead and knock it out and get it out of the way. I'm thinking it's going to take me an hour to an hour and a half to do this essay, So I'm going to take a look at my schedule here. I want to leave a little time after my math class to recover from math. So at 3, I'm going to click more options and schedule some time to do my English essay. So I'm going to type in here, essay. And if you want to add a short description here, you can, but you should know which essay that you're working on, or you could just copy and paste it right from Blackboard so you have it all here in one place. So I'm thinking it's going to take me an hour and a half. I don't want to rush myself for this particular assignment. It's not going to repeat unless I want to schedule something every Monday. I'm going to change the category here to homework and save. And so now I've set aside time in my calendar for my English homework. So I mentioned I was going to tell you how to manage these categories. So let's say my math instructor wants to schedule a meeting with me. So I'm going to set aside time to meet with my instructor. All right, so at 3 o'clock on Wednesday is when the instructor has decided they want to meet with me. I'm going to choose another time since that overlays my, my video camera here. Let's say the instructor wants to meet with me here where I can actually reach the link. Okay, more options. Meet with, I don't want to call anyone out, math instructor. Okay, you know who your math instructor is. All right, they said it would just take about 30 minutes or so, so I'm going to block out 30 minutes and categorize. So I don't see a category here for meetings with my professor. So let's update a category. Manage categories, since I have a couple that aren't used yet. Manage categories. Class homework, purple. I'm going to use this little edit. Faculty meetings. And it's already designated as purple. And save. And so now faculty meetings are all purple. So let's save that. Close the little box here. And so now meet with my math instructor. I should have faculty meetings right here in purple. Save. And now I have this faculty meeting here. So you can determine how many categories you need to organize your calendar, set aside time to do homework assignments for your different classes that you have. Maybe sit down on Sunday and map out your week so that you know where all of your homework assignments need to be. You can also do fun things like add a charm here for my English essay. Makes things look a little bit more interesting. You have a lot of control over the colors you use and the charms you use, but this will definitely help you keep on track and schedule with your homework. Good luck.